When I tell people that I'm a part of the Church of the Nazarene, it's not uncommon for the response to be, "What is that? A religious cult?" After convincing them that the Church of the Nazarene is a Christian denomination which adheres to the historic Christian faith as outlined in the Nicene Creed and based on the Bible, I then begin to share with them what is unique or particular about the Church of the Nazarene. If you look at the Church of the Nazarene's official website, you'll find 3 key words which are used to describe who we are. It says we are Christian, missional, and holiness. I think the first one is straightforward. To be Nazarene is to be Christian. We are followers of Jesus, the Messiah, the Christ, who has redeemed the world to himself through his life, his death, his resurrection, and ascension. So Nazarenes are followers of Jesus, the Nazarene. To be Nazarene is to be missional. This again is straightforward. To be Nazarene is to be engaged in the mission of Christ, to make disciples in the nation. It means that we intentionally share the story of Jesus with others, following his command to go into all the world, preaching the good news to everyone. To be Nazarene is to be holiness. This word holiness is something more unique about the Church of the Nazarene. We believe that the salvation offered in Jesus is not just about what happens when we die. The Bible does say that those who receive his salvation will be seated with him in the heavenly places. This is true, but it's not the only thing. Holiness refers to the gift of the Holy Spirit, which enables the believer to live like Jesus on earth. The Church of the Nazarene believes that salvation is as much about how we live on earth as it is how we will live in heaven. I often use 3 words to describe holiness. Prophetic. Like prophets in the Old Testament, the call to holiness is a call to obedience, willingness to be God's instrument. Sometimes it's a call to do things we don't want to do, to speak out against injustice, and to imagine a world in which God and his love permeates everything. Embodied. It's something that is lived out in tangible ways. Just as Jesus was willing to come into contact with the diseased, the demon-possessed, the dead, the unholy, we are sent to live like Christ in our communities and places where others may not want to go. Embedded. It's a call to embed ourselves in our communities, not to be afraid to reach into the dark places and to share the light of Christ. These 3 words, prophetic, embodied, and embedded, these are features of holiness and features of the Church of the Nazarene. Just look at where many of our church buildings are located. They are often located in places that are neglected, marginalized, or avoided. And so this is what it means to be Nazarene: Christian, missional, and holiness. We're making Christ-like disciples in the nations.